Yo, what's up everybody? It's Your Name and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something really cool. The awesome journey of how tech has evolved over the last 50 years. Get ready to explore how we've gone from those massive, brick-like phones to the sleek smartphones we have today. From the first clunky mobile phones that were more like status symbols to the rise of AI that's changing how we live and work, we're covering it all. We'll unpack how these groundbreaking advancements have totally reshaped the way we connect, work, play, and basically live our lives. So buckle up because we're about to take a trip down memory lane and fast forward into the future. This is going to be epic. Okay, let's rewind back to the 1970s. Picture this. Giant phones, like seriously massive, that weighed a ton. I'm talking about the first mobile phones, those legendary brick phones. These things were more about showing off that you had the tech than actually having a convenient way to talk on the go. The signal was spotty, the battery life was laughable, and don't even get me started on the price tag. These things were crazy expensive, but you know what? They were revolutionary. For the first time ever, people could make calls from anywhere, and that was mind-blowing back then. The Motorola Dynatac 8000X, that bad boy was like the OG iPhone of its time. People lined up to get their hands on one, and it was all about the freedom to be connected, even if it meant lugging around this massive device. And let's not forget about the car phones. Yeah, those were a thing too. These were like the premium mobile setups back in the day. You had this big, bulky phone unit installed in your car, and it was like having a mobile office. Can you imagine having to pull over to the side of the road to make a call? It was a whole different world, but these early mobile phones, they paved the way for the sleek, powerful smartphones we have in our pockets today. It's crazy to think how far we've come. All right, let's talk about computers. I mean, we're using them right now to make this video, right? But back in the day, computers were a completely different beast. We're talking massive, room-sized machines that were only accessible to a select few. These early computers, they were mostly used for scientific research and military purposes. It wasn't like today, where everyone and their grandma has a computer. The idea of having a personal computer in your home, that was like science fiction. But then came the invention of the microprocessor in the 1970s. This tiny chip changed everything. It made computers smaller, faster, and more affordable. And that's when things really started to take off. Companies like Apple, IBM, and Microsoft jumped into the game, and the personal computer revolution began. We saw the rise of iconic machines like the Apple II, the IBM PC, and later on the first Macs. These computers weren't just for scientists and engineers anymore, they were for everyone. The software started to get really good too. Word processors, spreadsheets, games, you could do all sorts of things on these early PCs. And with the birth of the internet, which we'll get to in a bit, computers became an essential part of our lives. All right, let's talk about the internet. I mean, where would we be without it? No YouTube, no social media, no instant access to information. It's crazy to think about. But believe it or not, the internet wasn't always this massive interconnected network we know and love today. It all started back in the 1960s with a project called ARPANET, funded by the US Department of Defense. The idea was to create a decentralized network that could survive a nuclear attack. They wanted to connect computers across different locations so that communication could continue even if part of the network went down. In the beginning, the internet was mostly used by researchers and academics to share information and collaborate on projects. But then, in the 1990s, something amazing happened. The World Wide Web was born. Tim Berners-Lee, he's the legend who invented the web. And it totally changed the game. Suddenly, the internet wasn't just about text-based information. It was about images, graphics, and hyperlinks that could take you to different websites with a single click. The first web browsers, they were pretty basic compared to what we have now, but they opened up a whole new world of possibilities. People could access information from all over the globe, communicate with each other in new ways, and share their thoughts and ideas with a wider audience. And the rest, as they say, is history. The internet exploded in popularity, and it's been evolving at an insane pace ever since. Okay, get ready to talk about the future, because artificial intelligence, or AI, is changing everything. We're talking about machines that can learn, reason, and solve problems like us humans. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now. The foundations of AI were laid decades ago, but it's only recently that we've made significant breakthroughs. Think about it, self-driving cars, virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, even algorithms that can recommend your next favorite song or show. That's AI in action. One of the key drivers behind the AI revolution is the massive amount of data we're generating every single day. Every search you make, every post you like, every video you watch, it all feeds into AI algorithms, helping them learn and improve. AI is already being used in countless industries: healthcare, finance, transportation, you name it. It's helping doctors diagnose diseases earlier, preventing financial fraud, and even optimizing traffic flow in cities. But AI isn't just about making things more efficient, it's also about creating new possibilities. Imagine personalized medicine tailored to your specific genetic makeup, robots that can assist with surgeries, or even AI-powered prosthetics that can respond to your thoughts. All right, let's talk about tech that's literally on new wearable technology. We've come a long way from those clunky calculators you could wear on your wrist. Today we're talking about smartwatches that can track your fitness, monitor your sleep, and even make payments. Remember those first pages? They were like the ancestors of smartwatches. Then came the early fitness trackers, which were basically pedometers on steroids. But things really took off with the launch of the first Apple Watch in 2015. Suddenly everyone wanted a smartwatch, and it's not just about telling time anymore. These devices are packed with sensors that can track your heart rate, blood oxygen levels, sleep patterns, and a whole lot more. They're like having a mini computer on your wrist. But wearables go beyond smartwatches. We've got fitness trackers, smart glasses, VR headsets, and even smart clothing that can monitor your body temperature and adjust to the weather. And this is just the beginning. Imagine a future where your clothes can track your health in real time, alert you to potential problems, and even provide personalized feedback. Or how about AR glasses that can overlay digital information onto the real world, giving you directions, translating languages on the fly, or even letting you try on clothes virtually? All right, let's step inside and talk about the smart home revolution. Remember those futuristic homes you used to see in movies? The ones with voice-activated lights and appliances that could make you coffee before you even got out of bed? Yeah, that future is here. Smart homes are all about connecting your devices and appliances to the internet, giving you control over your living space like never before. It starts with the basics. Smart lights you can control with your phone, smart thermostats that learn your preferences, and smart speakers that can play music, set alarms, and answer your questions. But it goes way beyond that. We're talking about smart security systems that can alert you to suspicious activity, smart doorbells with built-in cameras, and even smart appliances that can preheat your oven or start your washing machine remotely. And the best part is, it's all connected. Your smart lights can turn on automatically when you arrive home, your thermostat can adjust the temperature based on your location, and your coffee maker can have a fresh pot ready right when you wake up. It's all about convenience, efficiency, and peace of mind. And as technology continues to evolve, we can expect even more innovative and integrated smart home experiences in the future. We've covered a lot of ground, from those massive brick phones to the rise of AI and the smart home revolution. It's been an incredible journey, but one thing's for sure, technology never stands still. So what's next? What does the future hold for the world of tech? Well, one thing's for certain, things are only going to get faster, smaller, and more powerful. We're talking about quantum computers that can solve problems in seconds that would take classical computers years, even centuries, to figure out. And then there's the metaverse. This immersive digital world where we can work, play, and connect with each other in entirely new ways. Imagine attending virtual concerts, trying on clothes in virtual fitting rooms, or even visiting distant locations without ever leaving your home. But it's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we use it to solve real-world problems. Imagine a future where AI helps us combat climate change, develop new medical treatments, and create a more sustainable and equitable world. That was a wild ride through 50 years of tech, right? From those giant brick phones to the mind-blowing possibilities of AI and the metaverse, it's incredible to see how far we've come. And the craziest part is, this is just the beginning. Thanks for joining me on this awesome journey through the evolution of technology. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more epic